says I'm live. We'll see. I got my sunglasses on, so reading comments might be a little tricky. See if I make it bigger. There we go. But I can read that shit. See if anybody comes in, anyways. Well, what happened, Jelly? Figure out when you swell up whether or not it was something bad. I just decided to go live. Sup, Chipper? Long time no sawed. You missed 2 live streams, man. Just for the record. My notifications aren't working. Apparently, I've got quite a few comments on some of my videos that I got to go in and look at. So, welcome to the wonderful world of YouTube. What? I'm not introducing you to nobody. Every time I introduce a dog, they start acting bad. And they'll get to know you after you're grown. What? Go get the ball. I'll throw it. I didn't say I wouldn't play with you. I just said I ain't going to introduce you. Actually, was trying to upload a really long video that I did on the way home. I'm still going to upload it. But it annoyed me and stopped working, so. Hey, Wayne. I quit messing with it. It was going fine, and then my phone went to sleep. Now I was into that. You know, you look like you got the Down syndrome. You know that. Probably do got the Down syndrome. The easiest way to mess with this dog, because you got that little turned up nose, I just put a rubber band on her nose. And then she'll just fart with that thing for 10 minutes. Just keep getting me in trouble. It's got the yard tore up. Why does that look like something that shouldn't be in the yard? Come think of it. Nice cool weather. I'm outside because I think right now we got a nice breeze and it's about like 78 and cloudy. Feels really nice. I'm hoping I can get a better picture of that cardinal. She's right above my head. I'm serious. I've never seen a cardinal, male or female, with a crest that big ever. There's her and a male are flitting around up there. His is normal size. She looks like a freaking cockatoo or something. Hey, Savage. Okay, I got the things big now. I'm gonna go down one click here. See if I can see more of the people commenting. So far, nothing bad shaking. We hadn't had the earth hadn't opened up and swallowed us or anything. Yeah, I think I think that's what they're waiting for. They show up in the evenings about the time we throw out feed. They're a little early today. Um, my population of ringneck doves have been whittled down again because the dove season's over with. Might have to quit letting people shoot them birds. I feed them. I guess I need to start shooting them. I just did a short video about this coffee I'm drinking. Not the coffee, but the pot that I brewed it in. I was driving through town. I seen a garage sale, and you could tell it was an impromptu garage sale. And like, ooh, that's usually when you find the good stuff. They just decided to clean out their garage, so I was like, you know what? I shall go over there. And sure enough, they were selling stuff that Dad had collected over the years, and I spent well. Uh, I got another Windberg painting, paid $5 for it. Uh, a numbered print when those things were real big back in the 80s and early 90s. I think a numbered print was a couple $100. So anyway, um, I'm up to two, and I'd really like to have an original painting, but I ain't got that kind of money. I wouldn't spend it if I did. Anyway, I got the painting and I got this coffee pot. Um, it's an old coffee pot. I look the best I could figure looking on the internet or whatever is they come out right around 1909 is when they started putting them out on the market, and they're pour through. You put the coffee in the top part, and then you just pour water in the top, and then the coffee collects in the bottom. Um, it's makes a really stout cup of coffee. Oh yeah. Hey Carol, I've got to pay closer attention. When I get started ranting about something, I don't pay attention. But anyway, the it's a cool coffee pot. I guess I could go ahead and while I'm sitting there, I guess I could upload this short. It's like 1 minute and 1 second or something like that. And apparently, I made another video of my pocket. There we go. We shall go ahead and update this or upload it. 1 minute and 15 seconds. I lied to y'all. I'm so sorry. Would y'all ready to see that on Instagram or YouTube? I guess I'll share it on YouTube and then I'll put it on YouTube and then I'll share it on Instagram. I think you can get it. Maybe. I don't know. What shall we title it? I'm gonna let Carol title the video of the coffee pot. What shall I title the video about the coffee pot, Carol?
This is West Edge.
Whoop, hush, hush.
Well, actually, this is West Edge's new coffee pot. This is
It says this may take its processing. This may take a moment. We don't want to put no stickers or nothing on there. Making that'll work. That's really creative. That's about caption your short. Making good coffee. Bada boom. Altered content. You got to go in here and click one of these. No, I did not use AI to make this. See. There we go. It shall be up in a minute. Okay. Since that, I hope everything was okay, man. Don't be having like emergencies and stuff. No emergencies in my live streams. That's uh, I want a chicken. I've got 5 little roosters. That need homes. Thinking I might let that guy stick around just because he's pretty. Every generation of the bantams started out with 2 bantam chickens that were white, were almost white. A really soft gray, kind of not even as dark as the bottom of those clouds, which y'all can't see. Well, yeah, you can see them right there in the reflection. Lighter than that. And then the first bunch were gray, and then this last bunch that hatched out, there were 2 little pullets that were almost white, and the next bunch there was 3 really dark ones, and one of them is black. Um, it is a freaking woodpecker. Know your birds, buddy. Stand up there on that little piece of firewood like you are something important. Make a bunch of noise. You are the prettiest one. And if he hadn't been hatched out, you was going to get to stay. But then you started crowing too much. But these are all, they got just a hint of gold in them. The pullets, the gray ones, with, they got a gray lace, and they're pretty. Their eggs taste just fine. Um, you make a 3 egg omelet, and it's like I'm being on a diet. What'd you go shopping for, Carol? There's the original hen when it started all this mess, and she's actually getting darker. She's getting more. She molted, and she come back with black spots all over. None of the other chickens treat her. They always leave her, keep her as an outcast. That's because she goes broody all the time, and she's never around the rest of them. She's never successfully raised a hatch. She gets them out of the egg, but then snakes eat them every time. We got 2 little banny hens out in the pasture somewhere with on eggs right now. She was out in the pasture with some, but um, she come flying in the other day all distressed, and I'm guessing a raccoon or something found her eggs. Oh, okay. Yeah, my daughter got me some stuff that I'm supposed to be taking to supplement. I don't know. I guess I'll start it, but so far everything I've tried that helps with my memory or whatever makes me a real asshole, like a real asshole. Um, you know what's more important, being able to know where I'm at, or having your family willing to talk to you, family and friends. It'd be kind of nice if my family and friends still wanted to talk to me. And spent the last couple of days working on my original Green Machine YouTube truck. Uh, it's got a rotten fuel line on it. I gotta lift the bed on it. But my grandson found out the door was unlocked, and he keeps getting in it and turning everything on. So I think I finally got the battery to take a charge. I wasn't putting another battery on there. I put that brand new battery on there, and then he started playing in it. They don't give those away anymore. Used to, you could go to Walmart and they'd give them to you for like 20, $30. Now they're, I don't know, $98 or something like that. I thought Nissan shouldn't be too bad. Okay, Chicolero. Uh, I'm thinking that if I don't know, man. Find out when I do it. I'm thinking if I. That's why we can't keep you. Yeah, because you crow all the time. Anyway, the I think if I loosen all the bolts, I think I can just jack the front up and get my hands in there far enough to get the fuel lines off. But I actually need to get the whole fuel pump and everything out of the tank because I never could fill the truck up because the gasket around the top leaked. So, um, and if I filled it up, then it would the gas would slosh when I was driving, and you could smell gas. But the plan is to get it back on the road, and I'm just going to drive it instead of my Dodge. Ram, whatever you call it. Um, Actually, that truck's more fun to drive than my truck. My truck is just like your uh, sitting in the house or whatever in a really nice, comfortable chair. Even when you're going down the road, it's actually um, that truck was made for somebody to live in and work out of. Um, Seriously, do y'all want one of those roosters? I'll box his little butt up and send him to you. Actually, I'm probably just going to eat you, man. Okay? Stuff your body cavity with onions and garlic and cover you with Lowry's and put you on the smoker for an hour or so. Is that okay? 2 hours? Okay. How about 30 minutes on the smoke, and then I'll wrap you in aluminum foil and then leave you in there for the other hour and a half. Deal. You want me to do your brother too? So you ain't lonely? Okay. I'm going to, the little rooster said I could eat them. So, problem solved. The, these chickens don't realize is that my grandson's favorite food, mine too, is chicken and rice. I eat chicken and rice all the time. I like making chicken and rice. Jelly, go chase that chicken. Jelly bean, I'm telling you, you can actually chase that rooster. Kimmy, go chase that rooster. Hey, you're not a dog, and you're not a dog. Go back over there with the chickens. Quit laying here with the two vicious cannibals, carnivorous animals like they're your friends. Okay, I'm gonna hit that rooster. Shut it. Shut it. Shut it. Oh, now y'all get up after I handle it myself. There's actually a couple of different ways to barbecue, uh, or to cook a game chicken. And the trick on my cooker is you've got to build a fire and get a bed of coals, and you've got to have the bed of coals to where it'll last. So you got to have a nice bed of coals, and then you put it in there. You don't actually need the the heavy smoke that comes off of the wood that won't actually burn. Um, Here come my quail. They're ready for me to feed the chickens too. They've had suffered some predation. There's only 12 of them so far. Well, in that cubby, I don't know. I think I got like 4 cubby again. The I'm not sure that our new bull is working because he keeps every day him and Ruby become romantically intertwined. He doesn't care if you're standing there either. It's a little disturbing, but he don't play around about it. He gets there and does it. She doesn't seem to mind it. It's not like it's taking a whole lot of her time, but I don't understand why he keeps doing it and why she keeps letting him. I don't. I guess it's not taken. I don't know why. It sucks because we got rid of the other bull, the other proven bull. Um, if it doesn't take pretty quick, I'm gonna try to find somebody with the. They have the miniature Herefords or one of the mini Highland cows or whatever. Because we're not trying to. We actually could. All those all those zebus got papers. We could actually monitor it and we could sell them as registered. We could register them and sell them if we wanted to. But we're growing them so we can eat them. Uh, but it doesn't do us any good to have them if you can't get the girls pregnant. Because that's we want to eat the babies. We want you to produce little boys so we can take and go chingy chingy and then choppy choppy barbecue barbecue. So fix it. Don't look at me. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can look at me. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was talking to the wrong guy. Freaking calf will probably wind up pregnant before the other ones do. You talk about hard headed. She keeps getting out. She's figured out that she can just lay down next to the fence, the corral. She just lays down and rolls over, and she's on the other side. So I'm fixing to have to string wire to keep the damn cow inside the corral because I've got them pinned up because the power company's supposed to be doing something. Perfect fishing weather all week long, and I couldn't go because they were supposed to show up this week, and they ain't showed up yet. So anyway, We don't have any sparrows here anymore. Um, in We had that drought. I don't know if y'all remember all that. In two, it ran for about 7 years. Anyway, literally all the little house sparrows and stuff just disappeared. I have not seen one since my grandson was 10 and he's 18 now. So I have not seen a sparrow outside of town. There's still a few in town, but I have not seen a sparrow out here in the wild for um, a really long time. At 8 years, and I've been looking because I actually got all the stuff gathered up. I actually shot the what do you call it, the intro to the video and all that, and I was going to make sparrow pie. All I needed was the sparrows, and I was like, okay, I'll go get the sparrows. I went out, not a single one. They used to have a massive nest at my house that a generational nest, and uh, it's completely collapsed, and uh, no, no sparrows. Jelly bean, hey, calm down. You're just dreaming. We have we don't have any jays here. We have woodpeckers and quail. We have two different kinds of quail. Haven't seen any blue this year. I'm afraid that the neighbors hunted them out last year. They're bigger and slower, so they're easier to shoot. Um, just I'm hoping that we put the water closer to the back of the property, and I'm hoping that keeps them from going across the road so much. I doubt it. There's more to eat over there. There's a wheat field and stuff, so they go over there, and that's where they wind up getting shot over there. So I don't hunt quail. Um, It's one of my favorite foods. They're the most delicious little bird ever. Uh, Quail tastes infinitely better than dove. I like dove, but I also like deer. There's a lot of people that won't eat deer. They're like, all people come up with these recipes for eating deer, and they're like, you got to do this and you got to do that to get rid of the gamey taste. Well, if you don't want it to taste like venison, why are you even bothering to try to eat it? I mean, seriously, if you don't want to eat venison, don't go kill the thing. Uh, I like venison. Um, I actually like the gamey taste. I actually like to smoke the rib meat and then take the rib meat with all the marrow and everything and put it in a pot and boil it down and then add some vegetables. I love that. It's, you talk about gamey, as you can smell the deer. It's freaking delicious. Now my mouth's watering. Okay, Sasquatch, you're in charge. I have to go give me some more coffee. Ouch! That purple pop. That was me. CK, you're not going in the house. No, no, no. You were in all night. You need to kill the rat. Well, you are. Sorry about that. If my flash jaw forgot to zip my pants up. Old people problems. Carol, are you still in here? I think I found the perfect pet for you. Hey, Mark, I did not see you. When did you sneak in here? What? You put your face off. I guess Carol snuck out. Did Carol sneak out? She's probably working or something lame like that. Chicken noodle soup. The last thing she said. Anyway, Carol, whenever I get your pet out from under the hay, I'll put in a box and I'll say, I'm going to need your address though. I'm going to send it to you. You need a really big aquarium. And then you're going to need to get some mice and keep them in a separate enclosure. Because I don't want him here. We don't pick them up before they become brainwashed, man. You'll have to deal with them your whole life then. You don't want a bunch of free thinkers running around. During Rooster Town. Anyway, got a 8 or 9 foot coach whip living out there under the hay. And I don't want him. I know he's there because he said twice. And the first time, a couple months ago, wasn't bad. But this last time, there was a lot of skin. So all the skin I pulled out was doubled and pulled out 4 pieces. And I didn't get all of it. Each one was a foot. So that's a foot times 2 times 4. Um, Granted, that skin stretches a little bit, so he might only be 7. That's still a lot of dadgum snake. Which I'd rather have coach whips and rattlesnakes. So I guess I don't need to be. Oh, the cutters and stuff. The ones that try to get up to the front of the line or try to radio ahead or whatever. We got those here. I only had to deal with that one time. And they haven't invited me back to, or they hadn't asked me to go pick up their kids again. Is apparently telling the lady who wants to hold your ID until the kid gets here, telling her that she can kiss my ass is not acceptable. I said, I showed you my ID. You checked my ID stays with me. I don't care what makes your job easier. If the job's too hard for you, take your happy ass back home. That's my ID. Let me hold your ID. Stated, it's you're not even. I can't leave the building without my ID. So why the hell would I let you have my ID? Your little thing that you put it under takes a picture of my ID every time. So you have a copy there, digital copy. Sad thing is that we've got to have all that stuff. Every year they have this thing here called White Buffalo Days. Some white guy killed a buffalo back there at the beginning of the town, back when it was just a whorehouse and a cattle yard, which we don't talk about that. There was buffalo hunters, cattlemen, a little general store, and us selling. Um, the literally the used to work in the building that had the historical marker attached. So anyway, this is the first year they've done it like this. They usually put up the just the sawhorses with the DOT tape on it, and then the people that need in and out, they just get out, they move the barrier, they drive in, do what they got to do, drive back out, kind of thing. Not this time. This time they had crash barriers, uh, full of water, interlocked, snapped together, full of water. So uh, yeah, they had downtown locked off. There was people griping about it and complaining, and I'm like, y'all want some South American who's ticked off because his entire workforce got sent back south, driving through here and killing a bunch of folks, or what? Something like that happens, and they didn't put the barriers up, then y'all going to be trying to sue the city and the police and all that stuff because they didn't take any precautions. All right, Rangers or Wayne, you too, Steve. Be careful. What time is it? 420. Dangerous is stepping out saying he's got to get some dinner. I don't think so. I don't think so, Wayne. You got to go take your glaucoma medicine. Is that what it is? I need to go in and watch Abrivas's video. He's growing a garden down there by San Antonio. And that takes some doing. There ain't no water down there. Everybody pictures San Antonio as being this oasis or whatever. Man around San Antonio is rocks and brush, man. There's some pretty good land out there or whatever, and there's some groundwater and stuff, but it don't rain that much in San Antonio. Now, you go over to Austin, they get some rain. And then you go a little north of Boston, you know, up around Killeen and stuff, it starts raining over there. But uh, Austin's wetter than San Antonio, but they ain't nothing like Houston and right up that river valley all the way to up into Arkansas or whatever. The weather starts forming and usually doesn't get together and really do any damage until right about the I-20 corridor, and then it dumps all the rain north. What are my subscriptions posts so far? Nothing I want to watch. Nothing I want to watch. Nothing I want to watch. Y'all people need to start pushing some stuff out here, man. So I got something to watch. Or if y'all know some good channels or whatever, y'all could like help a help a brother out. Huh, you think so? Survival Dispatch. 9 drones could cripple the nation. Could do it with 5. So they want to keep tying the grid together more and more and more and more. No, you want it isolated. If California needs electricity, California needs to produce electricity. If Arizona needs electricity, Arizona needs to produce electricity. Da 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 da. Everybody needs to produce their own electricity. That way, they can't pop the whole country by taking out a few transformers, substations. Uh, you know, it's ludicrous. Uh, there's a couple of really big substations reasonably close to me, and the you go up through the flyover states, and it You could split the country in half pretty easy, and it cascades. All you have to do is do it all at the same time. Within an hour. You have to be that precise with the timing. As long as everything happened, within 45 minutes or an hour of each other, it would just cascade across power surges and drops and um, we got a really weak power grid. I mean, we're not as weak as some other countries, but it would be really easy to black out New York City. Um, well, not easy, but you know, New York City would be pretty easy. The Los Angeles area wouldn't be that hard. It actually, because it's so sprawled out, it could actually be more problematic than New York. New York's just asking for it. Um, they don't really got backups for their backups. So, Texas used to have backups for their backups, so we didn't have to worry about it. You know, they could go around and throw switches and put fuses in place, and they could bypass just about every outage there was. You know, they with all the different power plants, we had several uh, natural gas fired and diesel fired and such as that uh, power plant. So it was, you got one that's running. It's got four turbines, and you're only running two. And then something happens over here. You kick these two back on, and then you send your lineman out, and they make some switches. I mean, there's a whole lot more to it than that, but and then boom. I can't afford to keep buying this clean energy. Uh, they're literally pumping natural gas in the ground because they've got so much of it. They're pumping it back into the ground because they can't sell it. Um, no, they're talking about one of these windmills can do blah blah blah. One power plant with 4 to 6 turbines can replace every windmill I can see. That's I can see a lot. I would like to have a windmill that made electricity here. You can get them for about 5 grand, and well, between 2,500 and 10,000, depending on whatever. Uh, and they will legitimately here. They'll legitimately affect your electric bill quite substantially. Uh, and being small like that, the low stress loads on them aren't as high, so they don't break down as often. This is the first time in a long time there hasn't been a crane over there somewhere replacing a windmill. When you consider each crane is right at $500 an hour, and there's like 4 cranes every time one of them breaks down, and they're over there for 2 days. That doesn't even count parts. And that's just the cranes. That's not the crews that do the stuff that they have the crane there for. Uh, all that kind of stuff is built into the power plant. So if they need to pick something heavy up, they just kind of hook onto it with a chain, hit the other button, pick shit up, take that out, and put the other one in. But I'm just saying, wind energy is stupid. Large scale wind energy, small scale private home use. Uh, honestly, you know, 2 windmills, and I could probably stop paying electric bills. Might even occasionally send some back up the line. A friend of mine has one, and it he has a much nicer, a much bigger house. He has 3 air conditioners, and his affects his electric bill enough to where his electric bill is less than mine, because he's doing so much through that wind turbine. When the wind's blowing, it's putting out 240 volts. The end. He says it's a pain in the butt. He's had it for 10 years or something like that. And he's actually had to have it fixed twice. The control board goes out on it. I don't know anything else about that. Um, and the only way he knows it's out is because the electric bill goes up. So his electric bill goes up. He goes out there to check, see what's going on with his windmill. And sure enough, it ain't putting nothing out. So he's got to call the people, and they come out there and go up there and open it up and stick a new control board in it. Hey, hi, Desert. What are you doing now? Yeah, got it. All right, Sasquatch. Everybody's dropping out on me, man. My live stream's dying away. We thought we were going to get us some coonies the other day, High Desert. And then, well, we didn't go get them. That's on me. I just didn't drive over there and get them. It was going to be 2 hours one way. Um, I need you to tell me, are you a rooster or a hen? Really hope you're a hen. Sure do got long legs. You got anything cool going on, Mark? What are you doing? Do not crap on my computer. Say hello. That's that rooster that was crowing a while ago. There's his brother. You gonna say hello too? Come on. I wanted some miniature chickens because I think they're cool. And now I'm rethinking miniature chickens. I didn't realize how annoying they could be. It is really hard to keep the pullets alive. The roosters are apparently indestructible. And somehow or another, my phantom chickens are all getting beards. Like big fluffy faces. And neither one of the ones I started out with had fluffy faces. So I'm very confused. Surrounded by chickens. Can you see that one? Oh, you can't see that one. That's, wait, which one are you? Yeah, you're the Americana, I think. You're the Americana cross. This one, I don't know if I'm gonna see if I can tilt it down. That orange one is my favorite chicken. Do make good eggs. Her eggs are dadgum near the size of a freaking tennis ball. And we've got, and she's orange with black skin. Okay. Every time we hatch out one of her eggs, they come out gray with black skin. They have the same feather patterns. There's no orange in them at all. We don't know where she came from. She hatched out. She was a little yellow chick. And then she turned orange and she always hangs out by herself. She lays really dark eggs that are bigger than everybody else's. And actually, Blue, which is hers, lays eggs that are almost the same size. They're just not as dark. And that's the little sister. She's actually got a little bit of orange on her. Yeah, I think Hard Case is one of hers. Yeah, this one. Hey, Hard Case, why are you sitting at? Hard Case is the one that couldn't hatch out herself. Had to wrap her up in a wet paper towel. And then they had to soak her, and then they had to warm water and brush, and finally got enough of the liner off of the egg or whatever to where she can move her wings. And she actually turned into a pretty chicken, but she was hand raised. So she's all up in everybody's stuff. She's always stealing my wife's food. What's up, chocolate? And this one lays chocolate colored eggs. Those little bantam roosters keep running around raping all the big chickens, so there's no telling what we're going to get whenever we hatch the eggs out next time. But these chickens have all proved that they can survive with very little intervention. And that's what we wanted. Yeah, I'm actually really close to putting the chickens in the chicken house. I've literally got everything I need here now to do it. Got the walls up, got the roof on. I actually lack, and I've got them cut. Well, the back, I don't have the back cut. I come up short some material, so I had to wait until I could get it. Anyway, um, got the door hung and everything. And, pretty sure I can have them in it before it snows. Oh, if it snows this year. Didn't we didn't get any snow last year? Not even a little bit. We got some rain. The missus is getting her hair done. I don't have a clue what they're doing to her hair. Um, See me come back with dreadlocks. I don't know. Seriously, what are you doing? She's not in there. Partridge. She wants to. Want to go somewhere? My dog has learned to fetch. She's pretty good at it. She's not great at release yet, though. She hasn't figured out what the word ball is yet. She won't go get it. She prefers to play tug of war, though. She gets bored and she doesn't actually try to chase the chickens to catch them. She likes to go around and boop them. Her and one of the black ones have a war going. I think I think that chicken catches her not looking and comes up and pecks her. So her and that chicken don't get along, but it's just one specific chicken. And the chicken won't run from her, so she's usually just sitting there barking at it. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I don't know if y'all can tell that. Um, this really wasn't a live stream about anything. I'm so pissed off at the health system right now. It's not even funny. Healthcare system. It's not a health system. I waited for for 9 months. 9 months, man. And I was only have one more month. It was going to be 10 months. I was going to have to wait 10 months to see the doctor. And I get inside of 30 days. And they send me an email saying the doctor has retired. And the person that is taking over his patient is going to won't be able to see me until July of next year. I honestly don't know if I can survive until July of next year. coming back up on headache season. I actually, it was really cool. I got to spend uh, July, well, the last half of July, August, and September without a headache. And I've had a headache now for this is going on day 5, I guess. I mean, this one's not bad. These it's still in the early stages or whatever. I can knock it out with Tylenol, but for those of you that don't know, I used to have a drinking problem. Uh, Went through an ugly divorce, lost the right to see my kid. My other kid died in the hospital at the ripe old age of 16 days. So I started drinking a bit. Yeah, started drinking a lot. Drinking Jose Cuervo Gold like it was water, chasing it with Coors Light, and snoring about $200 worth of methamphetamine a week. Then my liver quit. I was in the hospital with I forget what the count was, but they said I shouldn't have made it to the hospital, and had two choices: do something different or die. So as soon as I got out of the hospital, I started drinking again. Anyway, long story short, I try not to take very much Tylenol. Try not to drink very much either. I only let myself drink when I want to drink. I don't drink when I have to drink. And hell, I can't drink at all now because I drink and it triggers a damn headache. Yeah, if I have like, you I can make a stiff bourbon and put some Dr. Pepper in it, and I'm okay. Or I can, pour me a short glass of bourbon over some ice and sip it, and I'm okay. But can't even drink my cares away. It sucks. But anyhow, going to the doctor tomorrow. I'm hoping they'll burn this thing off my arm. There's a thing on my arm here, and there's a thing on my eye here. I'm hoping he just burns them off and tells me, see you in a year. This thing has been with me for coming up on 2 years, I guess. Thought it was a mosquito bite. I guess not. And that's about it. I don't know what y'all want to talk about, man. Let's talk. Come up with. Oh, red light. Back to driving. Okay. Uh, yeah, government health care mandates. The ones that knocked me out of my insurance. Yeah, those are awesome. Um, have I told y'all about my aquarium yet? Actually, it's a stock tank that was supposed to be. I was actually going to take that one and put it out there and put rocks around it as well. So I would have two stone water troughs out there for the cattle. Um, anyway, long story short, it's full of perch right now. And they're kind of cool. I need to do a video on them, I guess. It's kind of cool. My daughter spoils them. She buys these frozen worms, little bitty worms, little red worms. And you take and you hold them in your hand. They're about this, they're probably 3/4 of an inch square and then a half an inch deep. Each cube is. You put them down in the water and they dissolve. Not they thaw out pretty quick. But those perch are all tame now. They'll come right up there and they'll eat them out of your hand. You got to hold on tight though, because that big one comes up there and he nails it, and he'll swim off with it. The fish that got all that crap started finally died. Me and my daughter were going to go to Paint Rock, so we went and caught a bunch of perch and put them in there. And oops, we left the water hose in there, so it siphoned the water back out. Most of the fish died. We ran it back full to try to keep them alive through the night. And there was, I don't know, 15 or 20 of them that came back to life. We scooped all the fish out, took them with us. We were having a good old time. Freaking fish were snapping our lines left and right. We didn't have, we were not ready for the size catfish that was at Paint Rock this time. We didn't have the tackle for them. I think somewhere I've actually got a video of one of them. It was 35, 40 pound catfish. The thing was huge, man. It was as big as my leg. His head was like this. He was just swimming around up there right by the Durham, I believe. Little dam. Anyways, when we got back, she was out there. We were going to turn it over and pour the water out. There was a perch swimming around. So she put water in it, and then she started feeding it. And then she got it a couple of solar-powered water fountains to aerate the water. And then she bought a filter. And then she bought treatment for the water. And then it was lonely, so she went and got it some more perch. And now we've got, I don't know, 8 or 9 perch swimming around in there. So get fed every day and enjoy life in a, I think that's a 200-gallon stock tank. That's that's what I'm looking at right now. Thinking that if it wasn't for her being in love with all those fish, I have bait right there, and I could be at Paint Rock in an hour and 45 minutes. But I would probably die. So I think if I'm going to do that, I will just go catch my own and then go to Paint Rock. But I think that's what I will do this time. Is I will take my bucket with water or my cooler with water, ice water in it. I will catch my little perches and I will throw them in the cooler and I will drive to Paint Rock. And whatever fishes don't get ate, I'll feed them to the gar and be done with it. Yeah, I'll be fine. I actually was gonna do that. It there's actually a lot of evidence out there about ivermectin cream just flat walking all over psoriasis, skin cancer, all kinds of stuff. My wife wants me to go to the doctor, so I will. What's wrong with your foot? Yeah, I could snatch your head off right now. Put you in the, have you in the pot inside of 10 minutes, man. Don't croak. Don't do it. I'm gonna name you. I'm gonna name you Richard. We have our main rooster is a uh, whatever that crap these black chickens are, crossed with a Easter egg. Hey, Purdy. Come this close to getting his head pulled off and put in the stew pot. And then my wife said, "You need to do something with those chickens." I said, "Which ones?" She says, "Them dead ones out there." One of those roosters made the mistake of hitting her leg. That's she's unforgiving. She's intolerant. Intolerant. Isn't she, buddy? Huh? You make me think you're dead, aren't you? Rawr. Oh, sorry, girl. What are you doing? I wasn't picking you up. I was not picking you up. I don't even like you. I confess I held her when she was a puppy. And now I pay for her. Oh, oh shit. That's my beard. You go give me your ball or something. No, that's my face. It's not the ball. You're a retard. You're a retard. I'll bite that. Yeah, that's better. Get off of that. I ain't like you. A piece of chicken. She gets chicken jerky. It's like super cheap, and I don't have the courage to cook it and eat it myself. I'm going to. put a couple of slices in a pot of water and boil it up. See if it makes me sick. Oh, ma'am. No, ma'am. Anyway, this is Jelly Bean. She's a very good dog. Go give me a rubber band. Not really. She ain't good for nothing. She can't catch. Her tail's all crooked. Her nose is pushed back up in her face. She ain't even one color. She got white and brown and black and gray and all kinds of stuff. Stupid eyeballs, blessed. Gonna cost me all kinds of money. Gotta take her and get her eyeball fixed. Oh, seriously, thank you. Here, go get this stick. Anyway, I don't know what else we're gonna talk about. Uh, we're reduced to talking about the dog. Do you want me to throw it again? You have to give it to me. No, I'm not gonna fight you for it. I didn't go very far. Bring me the ball. The ball's right over there. Go give me the freaking tennis ball. You're a jerk face. Give me that stick. I threw it. You're just too stupid to see it. The chickens are gonna go get your stick. Here, go get this rock. See, I told you it was over there. You need to learn to trust people. It's right there. You walk right past it. It's right there. Look down. No, you're tardy. Go get the ball. Go get the ball. Leave her alone. Anyway, uh, yeah, I got ripped off on the dog. She's not gonna be very big. She wanted to be in a big pug. That's it. She's probably half grown. She weighs about 15 pounds. So I figure she'll be, if I'm lucky, about 25, 30 pounds. And I doubt it. I thought you were going to bring that back. She went and found the stick and then she laid down and she's going to chew it up. Anyway, I don't know what else to talk about. Uh, y'all feel free to stay right there, bird. Okay. That's good. Stay there. Yep, I got her. Yeah, I probably can't see that, but let's just get this humongous thing on here. The picture I put on Instagram shows it the best, in case anybody cares. And in case anybody wants to know, it's going to be cold sometime in the next day or so. The wasps are all crawling under the tin. So, she ain't even after y'all. Or Jelly Bean, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Quit it. She bites your butt when you go to poop, doesn't she? You don't like that chicken, do you? You need to quit it. Whatever you're doing. Jelly Bean. It's that one chicken every time. No. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to cut that shit up. Or is she the one eating the eggs, huh? Are you trying to tell on her? I bet that's it. Yeah, I need to go feed the critters. I need to throw hay. Anybody want to come buy me some hay and bring it over here? I gotta go buy hay. I need to go buy hay. I need to go buy some corn. Matter of fact, I ought to go get off here and go take my happy ass to Tractor Supply real quick. Get some of that cracked corn they got on sale. Anyway, uh, God bless y'all. Y'all still alive. Sorry, we just sit here and just listen to me rant and whine and cry about my life and stuff. Maybe we'll get a actual live stream going and people will come in here and say stuff like, "Hey, what's going on? We should talk about this. We should talk about that," or stuff, and we can actually talk about things. Hey, Anna, we got your mouth. I'm gonna tell you what you got. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh wait, that's right. That's my finger. So yeah, I'm gonna go throw hay to the cows, rain to the chickens. Uh, can't feed the dogs until the sun goes down, or the chickens steal all their food. Tried putting a thing out here where the dogs could just eat whenever they wanted to. It went empty in a day. And customer review, real quick. No, get off my chair. Get off my chair, you hairball. You shedding piece of crap. Got this a woman. It's hunting chair, but it's a little fun. It doesn't weigh nothing, man. I don't know, maybe a pound, 2 pounds, maybe a pound and a half, somewhere in there. But it's got a little shoulder strap and stuff, and this is the same height when you set it down as a normal chair. So unlike the old stool I had that took your knees out, this one's actually pretty easy on you. And $15, $14.94 or $14.99, something like that. At Wally World, and it's the new Real Tree Camo, whatever they called it, Classic Forest or something like that. It's somewhere between digital and wood and green with some oak leaves on it. It's actually really pretty. But anyway, that was the last one I had at the Walmart where I shop. So that's it. That's all I got for y'all. That's I understand that I need to start doing them of the evenings again. But I mean, Steve's doing one on Saturday night now, which I go in there. I lurk in that one every once in a while. But I can't talk for crap anymore, so I don't talk much. I think I'm typing one thing and I hit send, and I'm like, oh, that's not what I said. So, anyway, Jelly Bean, I'll whoop your butt. Y'all stay alive, don't die. How's things going, Leo or Anna? If you're still in here, I forgot you got a thing going on too. Bob's home. Bob Hansler. He's home from the hospital. Already feels 100% better. The pancreas is working. He doesn't have diabetes right now. So, anyway, life's good for the most part. So, anyway, give her a minute. She probably already bailed. She's got everybody's got stuff going on. So whenever you're spending time alone in prayer, which if you've got any sense at all, you will find that to be much more important than stacking silver or bagging beans. So lift up the people around you. You usually don't have to look very far to see somebody that's going through something. So, as bad as things are in your camp, you have no idea how much it sucks for somebody else. So, anyway, God bless y'all. Well, that sucks, Chipper. But you're a money hungry fool. You're doing it for the cash. Just confess and move along. If your lifestyle wasn't so, what do you call it? If you weren't used to champagne and caviar, then you'd be able to go be a greeter at Walmart and make out just fine. Leland went back to work, and then he got laid off, and then he found another job, and then the people that laid him off were like, "Oh, that was a mistake. Can you come back to work for us?" And he's like, "No, I already got this job." He basically he's like a maintenance guy, but for a big company, and he basically drives for an hour, works for 10 minutes, drives for an hour, works for 10, 20 minutes, then drives back over. He's they buy his gas and he rides around the air conditioning and fixes stuff. Good job. And he's usually on overtime by Wednesday. So the last half of the week he's making $40 an hour, over $40 an hour. And yeah, so that's good. Liz needs to take some time off. I'm pushing her to do it pretty hard. Just a Monday, man. Just take a Monday. Take every Monday until the year is over with. It's like, what? Nope, I'm not going to be here Monday because I'm not going to be here. But anyway, I really am. Well, there's that, Chipper, I guess. I'm glad my wife's not into me for my money because I don't think $1,400 a month's going to keep her for long. I'm just lucky that I am better looking than Chipper. I got to worry about my wife running off. My trophy husband. Or something. Anyway, I really am getting off here. So I need to get up and go tend the animals. They're looking at me now. The cows are all up looking at me like, yeah, I am 14 minutes late getting them fed. You're starting mooing here in a minute. Yeah. God bless y'all. Y'all stay alive. Don't die. Make the best of it. Watch out for folks. There you go, Chipper. Um, you got to hold on to her anyway. She's got controlling interest in the grandbabies, dude. So do what you got to do. That's the most important thing right now. Don't lose grandbaby privileges. If you have a responsibility to make or help them get payback on all those kids, just life. God bless y'all. Y'all stay alive. They like you more, yeah. I get in trouble for that some. I just recently started trying this new word with E. It's spelled N-O. And he doesn't like it. I don't like it, but I was starting to feel slightly used. So I will catch you next time. You don't know, I might go live tomorrow after I get back from San Angelo. We'll see. It is a dove. They're stupid. God bless. Y'all still out. I can't see the same for those two ignorant roosters.